I will live for eternity. If I survive, then I'm coming for you personally. You heard of me, we don't need no security. Stones in my jewelry, what can they do to me? I will live for eternity.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against the Clippers. Right now, they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
You know, I was surprised to see how comfortable they were in that environment. Shot a very high percentage from way beyond the arc.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Walker in at the point. About halfway through the season, Smitty, at this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
Now here's Williams. After the miss from AI. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Williams has got the first points of the night for Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Evans. Bangs home the... Trifecta.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations for most of the evening. Gave up a lot of easy points.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
AI outside, over in the corner, Green. Another three for Golden State.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
Curry against Walker. Right side, Williams. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Evans with some nice D. And here they go. And stolen by Harrell. And now the Clippers on the break. And Walker kicks to Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
AI with the bucket.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And they're on the break. And then Jones with the jam.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handler. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
That's right, Kevin. Now you see where the game changes from where it used to be. He said tonight they've got to get back, and if that means giving up offensive rebounds, so be it. He thinks good transition defense is the biggest difference in their chance at winning. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
A consistent shooter, Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Pass to Jones. Buries it down low.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Poked away. AI kicks to Evans. Finished off the break. Evans has got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
AI dishes to Curry. The lead pushed to double digits.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Clippers trail by 10. Now the Warriors moving it up. Shoots from 14. Again, Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Evans running the floor all by himself.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Alexander's checked in for Williams. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. You look at AI, deadly on the stripes, someone you do not want to foul.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
They might not all have the same technique, but they all have the same results.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Basket good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Williams with the ball. His last outing, 16 points for him. And AI throws it down.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. And Jones with the stuff.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And AI with the basket on the assist by Curry. 8 points for AI.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
He swipes the ball away again.
And you gotta be and really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical, they have owned the paint, and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
And it's Gallinari missing. Got it off in time. That shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
All the great Golden State Warrior scorers Draymond Green spoke about.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I tell you, on fire all period long, and this is how you want to start the game.
They built up a monster lead on the hill. Of great shooting. Love the attack mindset here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Harrell is out there with Gallinari. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous. Alexander in at the 1 spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Nets put on a show. He finished with 67 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
Steve, in the NBA right now, who do you think is the best isolation player in the game?
I think there's two guys come to mind. James Harden is a guy that you look at is very comfortable in the isolation game, and also Kyrie Irving. There's so many guys that are great one-on-one players. When you start talking about just giving them the basketball and all eyes on them, those are the two guys that stand out, James Harden and Kyrie Irving.
AI passes to Jones, and the Warriors take on two more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Some changes for Golden State. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Evans. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Motley. Shamet, he's covered by Livingston. Looking to end the run. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus, but they held each other accountable and played hard.
AI dishes to Young. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Damian Jones. And it's Evans in for Sean Livingston. And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve. But for point guard Sean Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night. And then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
To the inside, Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Curry, here we go.
You gotta love his commitment to drive the basketball to the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jones checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Knocked loose. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And stolen by AI. And Jones slams it home.
Man, they just keep coming at you. Can they sustain this level of energy for the rest of the night?
Well, as they fuel this lead, looks like the guys are feeding off the success. That keeps them going.
The pass to Williams. Tipped away. To stop the run. And it's AI with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Puts it up from 7. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
That's tipped and stolen by AI. Jones in the post, and Jones slams it home.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
I'm sure the D will improve from this point on, and because of that, he needs to up the ante in his attacks to the rim, too.
Steph Curry's out there with Evans. Then it's AI. Then it's Jones. And it's Green in at the 4. That's the Warriors' 5.
Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
And stolen by AI. Green passes to AI. Goes up the baseline, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Count it, good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, Green really the heart and soul of this Warriors team.
He brings an edge and a toughness that they need. The others are more quiet. He's not afraid to challenge anyone. That's just his nature.
And AI with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Kicks it to Green. To the middle. Here's Williams. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Here's AI. And good that time. AI's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on them.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Motley, guarded by Curry. Feeds it to Green. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Yep, it's good. And another 3 from AI. AI's got 32 points in the game.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. 1:49 left to play in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Motley, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. AI in the post. He's guarded by Williams. AI, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Curry brings the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Motley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Shamet. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Golden State's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And there it is for him.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
41 seconds left in the third. Here's AI. And again for 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for 3s in a season. And AI comes to help. On the wing, Williams. Can they get it? Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's AI. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for AI. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Clippers with the ball. Got a piece of it. AI outside from past the arc. And again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone. Alone at the top of the list. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Williams is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And Harrell's in at the 5 spot.
Stephen Curry is so dangerous in the open floor. Nice finish.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's Walker outside. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way. Here's AI. Another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Knocks it loose. Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot's good from Evans.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Walker against Curry. Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Curry.
Even though he's not the biggest guy, Curry's instincts and competitiveness help him out on the defensive end.
And that one's good. AI. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's something. He tries for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
To the inside. Here's Harrell. And he banks in the layup.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
AI kicks to Curry. Shoots over Walker. And another basket for Golden State.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
Here's AI. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Williams finds Walker. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's AI. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will now push, nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And how much longer are they going to keep that?
And another steal for him.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. Double team on Williams. Outside Williams. Will it go? No good that time.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player. Just the relationship you have with the fans.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And AI throws it down.
Curry aware of his role. When you're at the point, you have to keep everyone involved.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Nobody near. Williams hits it from three-point range.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend
Hey, AI.
What's up, Charlie?
They want to talk to you in the studio. You have a second?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Let's do it.
Right this way.
All right.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our post-game interview.
Hey, this is Shaq. Hurrah! You've been beasting these last few games, and it's fun to watch. Anything you feel you've done differently to make this impact?
Anything differently? You know, the one difference I can identify, I'm trying to be more aggressive with my touches. When I don't settle to play passive, I know it benefits the whole team. Creates opportunities for others, you know, to make plays. And we know that we have to be aggressive as a group in order to accomplish things that we want this season. And we've just been trying to set the tone with my play.
AI, huh? The A must stand for animal. Rawr!
Thank you, Shaq. You're great.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie.
Thanks, man. See ya.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith.
It's game time in Oakland. And as they...
Hey, Kevin.
David, thank you. From G League player to All-Star in short time.
And how lucky is this team to have a player like AI on it?
All-Star week rapidly approaching, Brent, when it comes to choosing who's in the big game, who's not going to go. How much lobbying do you think comes into play?
I think there's some of that. There's some politicking that goes on. A lot of
teams and coaches and players alike. Everybody.
Yeah, I just take a look at some of the comments in late January that coaches are making about some particular players and about them wanting to play in the midseason classic in February. We get those indicators usually at the end of January.
That doesn't bother me, though, as a broadcaster. Does it bother you?
Not at all. I would champion the best player I have on my team all the time.
And a player, you love it, right? Your guys are going to support you like that.
No doubt about it. The more representation you have there, the better off is for your basketball.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Carter out there with Conley. And it's Valanciunas in at the 7.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Knocked loose. Valanciunas passes to Carter. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, is not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
Defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation, using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's AI. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Conley. A 23-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Valanciunas dishes to Conley. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And here in the middle of winter, some teams feeling the cold in the power rankings. Others remaining hot. Look at New Orleans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And stolen by AI. Well, the All-Star rosters have been announced, and AI will be busy come All-Star weekend. Nice to see him get the recognition.
And I don't think anyone can say that AI doesn't deserve to be an all-star. I mean, with what he does for this team and the level of play he's held this year, it seemed like an all-star nod was just a foregone conclusion.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Conley gets the bucket.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Curry kicks to AI. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Conley. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Valanciunas, and Jones sends it back. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And the shot is good. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Third is Stephen Curry.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
Those are some of the best basketball minds in the NBA. The way they think the game out there is remarkable. Always several steps ahead of the defense, finding the right angles, the right openings, and making one unbelievable play after another.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. He kicks it to AI. And it's Jones. Time on the assist by AI. AI's got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Well, Steph Curry's quick release makes his three-point shot almost impossible, and then you add the fact that Steph can do it off the dribble. So anytime he gets somebody shifting their back foot and they're trying to recover, by the time they're halfway there, the ball's already off and on its way. So one of the quickest, one of the more devastating shots in all of basketball.
So it's the Grizzlies now. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He's really stood out for them over the past month, putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
Here's AI. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside. And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Lights checked in. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Jackson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And Valanciunas kicks to Anderson. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Warriors running again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here. Now here's Wright. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his first basket.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that was a long shot in every sense. I mean, he better not make a habit of pulling up from out there.
AI passes to Curry. Back to AI. That will count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care. share of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers was phenomenal. Just a staggering number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jones is out there with Green. Then it's AI. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Evans in at the shooting guard. The G League is testing out more ways to speed up the game. Shorter overtime periods, a 14-second shot clock after an offensive rebound. I think those are necessary things.
I think they're worth trying out, Kevin. I don't know necessarily that they're necessary. Is that redundant?
No,
it might have
like
been.
It makes sense when you say it.
But the league always exploring ways to improve the game, and I commend Adam Silver and the competition committee for trying.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Warriors have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Now here's Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Valanciunas finds Wright. Six to shoot. Carter down low, covered by Evans, and it's Carter missing.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation, because the matchups right now just not favorable.
They need this, and Jones sends it back. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
The Warriors have shot two free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw good, AI. Well, we know that Dr. James Naismith came up with the idea when he was teaching at the YMCA. But as far as skill development, Brent, some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
I think what the United States is doing on that level between your late grade school years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address this issue and get ahead of it a little bit. For years, there was a 10-year or 15-year gap about European players being schooled and being in institutions where they were basically young professionals from the age of 12 to 14 having school and basketball and being at a facility for just those things specifically. The last few years, there's been a lot of concern with players being more adept and more skilled here in the States. The change is coming.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. That's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. AI with the ball. And Jones slams it home.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Now here's Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Curry brings the double. And Memphis with another turnover here. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
AI in the post. He's against Anderson. Wright with the double team. And the wide open shot from Evans. Another three for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket. Oh! It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
.119 left in the first half of basketball. Anderson passes to Jackson.
Nice effort from Draymond. Great position there to contest.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Evans kicks to AI. Pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And stolen by AI. It's good. Evans has got 9 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Young comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Evans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Yvonne Rabs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. CJ Miles comes in for Kyle Anderson. Tyler Dorsey's checked in for Carter. And it's Conley in for DeLon Wright. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Chandler. Draymond Green comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Evans in for Sean Livingston. Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Golden State.
And AI gets it to go.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
There's the pass to Rab. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
And Curry has it in the corner. Here's AI, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And you got to like what they're doing offensively, executing at a high rate and starting to pile it on.
Yeah, we're...
Thanks very much. Well, look, let's look at that All-Star vote. It is official. You are a first-time NBA All-Star. What does that mean to you?
For the fans to recognize what I've done and to make me an All-Star, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Something that I'll absolutely never forget. So I'm just going to go out there and represent. I could not be happier, DA. I could not be happier.
I'm sure everybody back home is happy for you. Congratulations.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Well, it's one thing to drive, but it's another thing to drive and dunk. So let's see if he can keep that going here in the third.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Conley. Rab is out there with C.J. Miles. And there's Jackson, and it's Dorsey in at the 2. Jackson in the corner. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's Conley. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. AI.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
And AI throws it down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Knocked loose, and Miles kicks to Conley. To shoot. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The half-court bomb falls off target. You love a good mid-range game. We don't see it that much, but I know you have a couple guys you think have a pretty strong mid-range game.
You know, Chris Paul still has dominated the mid-range, Kevin. It was interesting because him joining the Houston Rockets, who it's all about threes and layups. Daryl Morey, I think, recognized we need somebody that can come off the pick and roll and make those kind of plays happen, not only at the rim for Capella, but shoot it himself. So Chris Paul still dominates in the mid-range. Kawhi Leonard has shown some skills at the mid-range, even though last year, obviously, just 9 games. He's still a dangerous weapon. It'll be interesting to see if that's still part of his arsenal for this season. And then C.J. McCollum has been one of the best mid-range scorers in the league for the Portland Trailblazers over the past couple of seasons.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors.
Guys, you got to like the offensive approach here. Scoring a variety of ways, inside and out. You look at the shot chart, and a lot of things are working for them right now.
They double-team Conley. Passes to Jackson. They get a hand on it. It's AI, top of the key. Evans passes to AI. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Golden State with it. Curry kicks to AI. From down low. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Poked loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Evans on the double team. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, Memphis no good. Evans kicks to AI. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. the Warriors with the ball. Outside, Jones. AI passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. Jackson comes over with the double. Just 2 to shoot, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Grizzlies now. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one drops for him. Miles has got 7 now in this quarter. .56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. AI outside. Kicks it to Curry. Pass to Jones. AI right side. Lets it go with a 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Knocked away. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. A shot by Dorsey, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. AI dishes to Curry. Right through the D for the layup. Curry's got 18 points.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Well, that's the attack mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Evans. Draymond Green is out there with Jones. Then it's AI. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Jones. And it's Golden State with another.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by AI. Jumps up. And AI throws it down hard.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
That's tipped. Conley with it. Outside Jackson. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dorsey. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by AI.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
They double-team Conley. To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Jones. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Conley against Curry. And it's Memphis on the break. And the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. A lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole, but I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They double team Conley, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And AI throws it down.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
He feeds it to Jones, and Jones slams it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And AI throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Was shot by Dorsey, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Ball going up court. Good on the shot.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Curry with the steal. Here's AI. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And the wide open shot from Miles. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed.
You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And so here is Golden State. Murray finds Evans. Green passes to AI. And good. He hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And here are the Grizzlies now. Pass to Miles. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating. A well-deserved.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Locked and loaded. That's what I'm talking about.
Love when we do that.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
You gonna give him a hug?
Happy Valentine's Day.
He wants a hug.
Happy Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
man. Good to see you, brother. Oh.
And thank you for joining. And David.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. These teams always seem, Doris, to be in each other's way. And how different is the atmosphere in a rivalry game like this one?
Yeah, Kev, we sense it on the sideline, don't we?
We do, yes.
You know, a little bit of an air of dislike, a growing discontent that you're constantly in each other's way. Rivalries are built when teams consistently meet when there is something on the line, and that is what has happened with these two, and I'll tell you, we get to sit back and enjoy it, Kevin.
When you played, Doris, were those the most fun games for you as a player?
No doubt. No doubt you wanted to. Beat that team that was always standing in your way, so then in the summertime you had a little bragging right.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Evans out there with Curry. Then it's AI. Then it's Green. And it's Jones in at center.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points his last outing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Ball no good.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Count it, good. Green's got his first 2 points.
Draymond Green loves playing through contact. That is a nice finish.
Now here's James. He's got 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's AI. Drains it from beyond the arc. AI's got 7 points. Well, Greg, fans were asking for it, and the NBA delivered. It was announced that AI will be a part of the dunk contest at All-Star Weekend.
And with the way AI comes up with those highlight reel dunks every game, it seems, you had to put him in the contest. If he wasn't a part of the festivities, everyone would second-guess the validity of the dunk contest.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. They get a hand on it. Here's Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start. I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
Back to James. Lopez finds James. And Jones pulls it down.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 12 points for him.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Down low. James, no good.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Warriors, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
To end the run, and LeBron throws it down.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Now, here's AI. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And stolen by AI. Lobbed up there for Green. Oh, trying for it. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And how about the effort that they put forth in that game, playing just lockdown D?
Well, you know what they say, defense wins championships, and they made a huge effort to shut them down.
Timeout called the Lakers. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
To the inside, Kuzma. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Wonderful recognition there. When you leave someone open around Harris, he's going to make you pay.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And both free throws good for AI. Lakers trail by 7. And a wide open look for James. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. 10 points for LeBron.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And stolen by AI. And it's in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They They get a hand on it. Curry with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, that might draw a little bit of a reaction from his teammates. You don't often see Steph finish with the flush.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And stolen by AI. Poked away and stolen by James. Pass the ball. Back to LeBron. Wide open shot is on the money. James has got 12 points in the game.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
I'd be lying if I told you that it wasn't a big deal. You can't really focus on getting picked for the team because as soon as you do, your game starts to dip. So when I heard that I made the roster, it felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Obviously, it's a huge honor, and I'm looking forward to putting on a show for the fans.
There's going to be a lot of debate about who should and who shouldn't be on the All-Star rosters, but hard to argue with AI's inclusion.
You know, there's debate every year, Kevin, but there should be no conversation when it comes to AI. The things he's done for this team and how involved he is on both ends of the floor are undeniable.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. They've got Jones. AI is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Evans in at the 2 guard. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. Just an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
By this point in the season, Doris, certain teams have been hit hard by the injury bug, and the truth is the next man up, the next player up can be easier said than done.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Kevin. Sometimes it's not necessarily when the injury happens, it's who has the injury hit. So a all-star level player, an MVP caliber player, can't necessarily be replaced one for one. So sometimes you've got to make some schematic adjustments, and sometimes you've got to rely on the whole to pick up the one big star that's gone down.
I always thought, too, character is really revealed when you start losing a couple players to injury.
No doubt, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Young comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Evan.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. AI's got 20.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hard kicks to Kaminsky, poked loose, and stolen by AI. Got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that matchup against the Heat, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Young. And it's Evans in for Sean Livingston. Bonga, guarded by Curry. Pass to Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kaminsky kicks to James. From deep three-point range, and Jones pulls it down.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Yeah, that was a long shot in every sense. I mean, he better not make a habit of pulling up from out there.
Mozgov passes to LeBron. Mozgov with it. Jones covering. LeBron outside. Knocks it loose. Mozgov dishes to James. Takes it off the glass. James has got 18 points in the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. The Warriors making a switch here. Jones has checked in. Warriors leading by 18. Curry kicks to AI. Tries a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Inside. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Evans. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. .40 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by AI. Lets the 3 fly, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by AI. AI's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hart kicks to James, over Green, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down low. Knocked away. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it? And is that...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from AI.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
They've got Hart, Wagner out there with LeBron James, then it's Mozgov, and that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Poked away. James with it. Just 5 on the clock, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Second in steals, second in field goal percentage, and of course a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water up there, guys.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
I got to believe that's something they talked about during the break, getting him some good looks in the paint right away.
AI with the bucket.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
One-on-one fast break. Wasted no time on that one. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Here's Hart, covered by Evans. A 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. AI passes to Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Evans on the double team. Back to LeBron, and stolen by AI. And here we go, fast break, and AI's got it. And it's slammed in by Jones.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Knocked away. Of course, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos of things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. And the Lakers call time here. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
He's on fire from beyond the the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Then for the Warriors, Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Damian Jones. Young comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Evan.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jones checked in for Chandler. Green comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Evans in for Sean Livingston.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Warriors. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's stolen by Green. AI kicks to Evans, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Here's AI. Non-stop scoring machine here to the inside. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
And the call will go against Corey Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kicks it out to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. AI passes to Green.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Harris against Evans. Ball's knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
Out of bounds.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green is up there with AI. Then it's Jones. Then it's Curry. And it's Evans in at the 2. Harris finds Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. And stolen by AI. Lobbed up there for Evans. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the steal then right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Yes, intercepted the ball in stride. Turnovers like this are devastating to the opposition.
Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knocks it loose. And stolen by AI. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Kaminsky dishes to Harris. Look at the state of the game, international leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. AI kicks to Green. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's tough to lock down Draymond Green. There's strength, there's concentration, and an ability to score against good defense.
Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Evans against Harris. And stolen by AI. And the dunk by Evans.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded closely. Harris outside. It's deflected. Unloads from 13. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
AI passes to Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Don't let the size fool you, Mr. Harlan. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Harris against Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma, that's good.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Curry against Ball. Down low. It's stolen by Green. AI in the post. The shot missing. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded by AI. Kuzma passes to Lopez, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
And the basket by Curry.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
Back to Harris. Six on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yes, good game, fellas. Good game.
We did it. Yes, sir. Big time shot. Big time shot.
That's it right there.
Hey, man. Welcome back. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, man.
That looks great.
Nothing for me today, man. Thanks.
No problem. See you next time.
Mr. AI, you've always been an all-star in my ledger.
How long you been working on that one, Spinelli?
For a little while, sir.
Oh, what, like 2-3 minutes?
More like 5 days, sir.
Okay, good, man. It's coming along. Have a good day, S-Man.
I always do, sir.
Man, Shaq, how you keep getting in my place, man? I told Spinelli not to let you in anymore.
Who?
Never
The question is not how I got into your place, it's why I'm at your place. And why am I eating barbecue chicken on your couch?
That's a good question. Why are you eating barbecue chicken on my couch?
You don't know the answer. This is the opponent, man. Every time you see an opponent, you just say to yourself, barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert, and you eat them.
You eat your opponent like
eat them.
Okay.
And then you lick your fingers. You let them know. You barbecue chicken to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I feel what you're saying. So what, should I just take
If you
a piece
if you don't get your hands away from my barbecue chicken, this is mine. Go get your own. Go out there. Win us a championship.
Yeah, let me go
and
do that.
remember, barbecue chicken alert.
Hey,
barbecue
man,
chicken alert.
at least bring...
Shh. Barbecue chicken alert.
Let me see you smile again, smile again. Let me see you smile again, smile again. Work hard. Let me see you smile again, smile again. 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 Gonna work hard.
No, I don't worry. I tell you,